Well, here comes the rain, just on cue. The good thing about this tent is it's truly freestanding. So once you've got the poles in, you've got it clipped, you can just adjust where you want it, pick it up and get it exactly, you know, ideal for your requirements depending on your site. I'm just gonna make some last minute alterations, get the top hat on and shelter from the murk. It's a really misty, murky, atmospheric hiking. Not much in the way of views, but makes up for it with the atmosphere on the fells and the mist. So yeah, I'm going to finish getting this up. I'm going to get in and get nice and dry. Well, it's always good to be back on another wild camp, even if it is raining and we're going to be pretty much tent bound for the whole trip, but we'll see. You never know, the forecast isn't always right. I'll just show you what I've got in terms of drinks and or even a meal on this one. The lap scouse or the lap scores, I don't know how to pronounce it. There you go, beef and potato. It's kind of like a stew, really hearty. It's a really nice one. This lovely lantern by Claris Light, it's a CL3. I'll talk you through that. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's not something that I'd ordinarily bring while camping, but just for the coziness factor, just various different modes. I'll speak about it in a bit, but this last one, where it's just like a bit of a glowing sort of pulsating mode, gives that bit of a fireplace effect. I'll enjoy falling asleep to that one later. But yeah, like I say, it's always wet, isn't it, when you get into your tent in these conditions? So just bring a microfiber cloth and I've given it a bit of a wipe around and it's all nice and dry now. We've got our mat set up, pillow up, just been listening to a few tunes. I brought my radio along as well, and we're just relaxing in the great outdoors, which is what it's all about. Cheers everyone. Well, we've got a nice break in the weather, so it's nice to get out of the tent, stretch the legs, and we've got some picturesque low cloud just rolling onto the hill with some nice gaps in the valleys below. It's very nice, it's very quiet. It's that really sort of loud silence, the still silence when you can almost hear it. So it's great. I'm gonna try and get some time lapse of that. Hopefully the rain's going to stay off for as long as possible and we can just chill outside the tent for a bit in these fantastic surroundings. And it just shows you when you come out in the bad weather, you know, you do get these little windows of opportunity to get out and see some of the different cloud formations, and it's starting to roll back in again now. But you don't get these moments when you're sat inside and when you don't push yourself, when you look out the window and you see it's grey, rainy and horrible. Well, give yourself that bit of a push and you might get lucky and get to experience some scenes like this. And that mist is rolling back in, so pretty soon we're going to be enveloped again and we'll retreat back to the tent. few more minutes and this one will be ready. I stick with the ones I know and I like, the kind of hearty stew. The reindeer stew's nice as well. This is sometimes a little bit cheaper, a couple of quid cheaper, but yeah, I've only got one more of these left for my next camp, and I'm hoping that I'm going to have some good weather and I'm going to be able to get the drone up and all that kind of stuff I like to do in my videos. Obviously when the weather's like this, I'm pretty much constrained, and it's just pretty much me in the tent. So there you go. We're going to try the Little beer, the pale ale, just to wash down our beef and potato stew. Yeah, easy drinking. A little bit of a honey taste there. Yeah, not a bad one. I always like to unscrew the burner as soon as it becomes cool enough to touch, just to prevent any gas leaking out, even small amounts. You don't want anything like that building up inside your tent. Obviously when I've been cooking, I mean, I've got the vent open anyway for, you know, venting the condensation, but more so when you're cooking, just widen it up a little bit just to get a little bit of that extra airflow. And the views are grey and murky and I can't see, you know, it's probably about 8 or 10 meters and then that's it. But it doesn't matter because we're out and we're doing it. We're not sat in on the sofa wishing we were doing it, we're out doing it. So there you go, that's all that matters. You will not be disappointed. Give it a last stir. Chunks of beef and potatoes and vegetables. Really nice. I'm going to enjoy that in peace with my beer, and I'll speak to you a little bit later on. Well, look at that. It's quite spooky out there now. Looking out into the murk in this area where I'm at. It's famous for its mysterious and spooky tales. Big cat sightings, sightings of the black shuck, spectral dogs which roam the moors, and scary tales. Well, as you can see, we're packing away. It's going to be one of those where you pack everything inside your tent again and then just strap the tent to the outside of your pack. I'm going to get sorted here and I'll speak to you when we're outside in the deluge. Oh, what absolutely wet pack away once again, possibly worse than the last one. I'm going to get cracking on this and I'll speak to you as we're walking off. That's it, time to get off, get home, get dry. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one and take care.